Throughout history, humans have always been curious about what lies beyond death: ghosts, spirits, entities trapped between worlds. Many cultures believe they can be summoned, contacted, or even controlled, but here's the truth you should never ignore. Once you invite something into your world, you might not be able to send it back. Tonight, we're diving into the chilling rituals of ghost summoning, methods whispered in forbidden books, ancient folklore, and modern urban legends. This is how to summon a ghost, a guide you shouldn't follow. A word of warning: do not try these at home. What you're about to hear is not entertainment for everyone. It's a warning disguised as a story. The old ways. Long before Ouija boards and horror movies, people turned to ancient rituals. In Japan, the Hyakumonogatari Kaidenkai was one such game, where candles were lit, ghost stories were told, and after the 100th story, a spirit was said to appear. In Europe, seances became a dangerous obsession during the Victorian era. Tables shook, shadows moved, and voices were heard in the dark. And then, there are the rituals from forbidden grimoires, old books that claim to give you the power to summon lost souls. They all share one thing in common: a circle of protection. But here's the question: protection from what? From the ghost, or from something far worse? The summoning ritual, step by step. If you've ever wondered what one of these rituals looks like, here is a chilling outline passed through occult circles. First, you choose a place, a mirror-filled room, or an abandoned house, somewhere the veil feels thin. Second, you prepare offerings, salt for protection, a candle for guidance, and something personal, something that belonged to the spirit you wish to summon. Third, you draw the circle, salt, chalk, or ash. Once inside, you must never break it. Then, the chant begins. Some whisper in Latin. Others recite the name of the dead 3 times. The idea is simple: call out to the darkness until the darkness calls back. But here's the terrifying truth: most people who attempt this never hear the voice they're looking for. Instead, they hear scratching, knocking, breathing, something that feels alive, but isn't. The risks and warnings. Every culture that speaks of summoning also speaks of the risks. In Mexico, they say if you summon a spirit and don't dismiss it properly, it will follow you home. In Africa, elders warn that restless souls aren't just ghosts. They're tricksters, demons disguised as loved ones. And then, there's the most common danger: mirrors. Many rituals use mirrors as portals. But mirrors do not just show what's in front of you, they show what's behind you. If you ever try this, again, you shouldn't. There's one golden rule: never look directly into the mirror after the spirit arrives. Because you won't see your reflection anymore, you'll see something staring back. Real stories of summoning gone wrong. There are countless stories online and in whispered communities about summoning spirits gone terribly wrong. A group of teenagers once tried to summon a ghost in an abandoned school. They lit candles, drew the circle, and began chanting. The lights flickered, and then one of them swore they saw a shadow in the corner, crawling toward them. They laughed it off, until one girl woke up the next morning with deep scratches down her back. Another story tells of a girl who tried to summon his deceased grandmother. Instead of her voice, she heard heavy footsteps approaching. The spirit whispered his name in a voice he recognized, but it grew deeper, distorted, until it wasn't his grandmother at all. He smashed the mirror in fear, but even today, she claims she sees her shadow lingering in his home. And then, there's the one tale too disturbing to dismiss. A woman in Eastern Europe tried the mirror ritual. Her friends left her alone in the circle, chanting. Minutes later, she screamed. When they rushed in, the salt circle had been broken, the woman was gone. All that remained was her voice, echoing in the darkness. I let it in. Why you shouldn't try this? People are fascinated by summoning because it promises answers, closure, proof that death is not the end but the truth is darker. You see, Summoning rituals don't come with instructions for who or what answers. Just because you call for a ghost doesn't mean a ghost will come, and sometimes it's something else, something that only pretends. And once you open that door, you may never close it again. That's why the warnings exist. That's why every culture repeats the same caution. Don't play with the dead because they aren't playing with you. So, now you know, that is how you summon a ghost, a guide you should never follow. You might still be curious, tempted even, but ask yourself this: do you really want to hear a voice in the dark whispering your name? Do you really want to see something that isn't supposed to exist staring back at you through the mirror? Remember, curiosity might open doors that can never be closed. Sleep well tonight, if you can. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like these.